back, and I see Chris isn't here today. Was she not able to make it?
No, Dino's been sick.
Oh, poor Dino. Oh man, poor guy.
We're kind of concerned that maybe Dana might be getting it also.
Oh jeez.
You know, it's that
Yeah.
flu that the kids get.
Ugh. And once one kid gets it, it spreads like wildfire.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned about that. But I did bring along my mother.
I know. Hi.
Hi.
And your name's Dana?
Oh, yes. I
Yes.
had to give you my left hand because
Oh,
my
because-
right hand is not working properly.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I know.
What happened?
I had an accident.
Oh no.
Yes, it's minor. But I will survive.
Well, that's good to
And,
hear.
yes. And I was wondering why I was even asked to come. I didn't know there was a problem between both my daughters. I had no idea, but I hope it's able to be resolved.
Oh, Mommy, we resolved it.
Oh,
It's fine. Now, thanks to Beth
oh,
and her therapy sessions, we were able to get through that and work through our differences.
oh, I'm so thankful and grateful to you, Doctor.
Oh, no problem. I'm not a doctor. I'm just to play one on TV. No, I'm a therapist.
Oh, okay,
But
Doctor
that's okay.
Therapist.
There we go. Exactly. They did a marvelous job. I mean, they came to every session. They were able to talk through things that were kind of going on between them, and with family dynamics, and you've been the matriarch of the family for a long time, and I'm sure that you know you're a mom. You know what goes on. So I don't need to tell you that your daughters love each other very much.
Yes.
And she loves her niece and nephew, and they worked things out really, really well.
Well, I'm pleased to hear that, and I'm pleased that she's doing well, and that both of them are going to do well
Yes.
from here on in.
Yes, they are. And they both agree that if this kind of thing comes up in the future, they know what to do. They have a plan. They can come back and see me anytime, or I have people I can refer them to. But even if they'd like to do some kind of telephone therapy, we can definitely do that too. So I want you to tell me, Pam, how do you? I know you talked about being able to resolve differences. As far as just giving kind of like a quick evaluation of how you think the process went.
I think in the beginning it was kind of rough.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very disturbing to me because I was really taken aback by how it was done.
Mm-hmm.
Not on your part,
Mm-hmm.
but I just felt kind of betrayed
Mm-hmm.
by my sister and how she went about doing things. But I think that through this whole process, given the fact that we were able to really work out everything,
Mm-hmm.
and we found that we kind of overreacted to each other's overreactions.
Mhm.
I think that we did very well, and you've helped us work through those, issues. And I don't think anything's ever going to be solved ever. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's always going to be something, but for right now, this is past us, and should it ever happen again, we know how to talk and work through it.
So you've really achieved a lot. You've achieved a mutual understanding. You've achieved a plan to, in the future, if arguments or disagreements come up, you're set to go with things in that capacity. You were able to see your niece and nephew and babysit them. It's just on different terms.
Right.
Yeah, that's good. All right. And then as far as being able to, I know you had talked about kind of being your own person and being able to go out with your friends and kind of have that big, your social network going on without feeling the kind of guilt from your sister. You felt that your sister was piling on a little bit. But you've been able to kind of let her know that, you're your own person. And while you're not going to neglect your niece and nephew, you still have a life too.
Right, and she really does understand that. She's, it's now, instead of bringing the kids over and saying, I'm going to drop them off, I'll be back in a couple of hours. It's, do you have any plans? Because there's always an open door, and my home is still always an open door to my family. It's just that I wanted I would like them to at least call me, especially, what if I did have plans,
Mm-hmm. You can just drop them off at your house, right?
Well, I would like to have been informed
Ahead
ahead of time.
So whatever, I think that's the thing with the mutual respect that happened.
Yeah. We just kind of, she just realized that she knew she really just needed to allow me to have some type of life beyond hers,
Mm-hmm.
because she has been so dependent on me since the twins were born.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't mind that because I am her sister,
Mhm.
and I do believe the family should be there when, but at the same time, now that the twins are 7 years old, I think that, she could say, she should be calling and saying, do you have any plans? Would you mind watching them for a couple of hours while I go out and shop?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Good. All right. So now that we're kind of nearing the end of the therapy, how do you feel about this being a stopping point?
I think it's a good place to stop.
Okay. Good.
I think we'll be fine.
Good. You've really come a long way. You've achieved a lot. You've developed a lot of mutual respect, and that's really, really important. So, in the future, whenever these things happen again, or if they ever happen again, they might not. That would be great, But if something like this comes up again, I know you made a plan that you would be able to work together, maybe even go in with mom and kind of sit down and do some talking. Is that still something that you're thinking might be a good idea?
If it's needed.
If it's necessary, sure.
I mean, it has to be, it has to climax to that point. I mean, I would really like to try us all to work things out
Mm-hmm.
amongst ourselves rather than just bring in, it's nothing against you, but rather than bring in a third party.
Sure.
I think it's healthier that we try to work things out.
Sure, exactly. But too, a helping kind of relationship with a third party can be beneficial.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I just think that for the first few times, I think that maybe, and I'm sure that my sister will agree, that we should be really trying to talk things through and work it
For
out.
sure.
And I'm
That's
sure that my
always
mother
better.
would also agree with
Oh,
that
yeah.
as well.
Yep.
Wouldn't you,
agree.
Mom?
Yes,
Definitely.
definitely.
Okay, so what we'll do is I will send you out with some information on ways to contact me again if this ever comes up again. If anybody has anything happening, please feel free to call. And then if you wanted to maybe go somewhere closer to your home or whatever, I can always refer you. So I will do that. And it was really, really a pleasure working with Pam, and nice meeting you. You have lovely daughters.
Thank you.
They are just they're tight. They've got a good relationship, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
Thank you.
That's excellent. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye.